What is going on, everybody? It's Project Storm, and today is Thursday, July 14th, 2022, which means that it's also GFN Thursday, which means that we have new announcements and games to talk about. So let's get right into it. All right, it's Project Storm, and as you can see, we're live at 4K 60 FPS right here on YouTube. And today we're going to be breaking down, as you see on your screen, the official GeForce Now blog. Now, the purpose of these videos each and every week is to break this down, read it so that you don't have to, so that you can go on about your gaming day. Now, before we jump into this news, we're going to go back a couple weeks to remind you all that the gaming evolution was indeed televised. GFN leveled up the living room experience on new Samsung 2022 TVs and more. Also, last week, I played Armor Reforger, one of the games that was announced right here on this channel, Armor Reforger. So do go and check that out. But today we're going to get into the news because Loopmancer, as you see on your screen right here, is available on GeForce Now, and it will be played today in this very session at 1440p, 120 frames per second by your boy. So let's go in and see what we have here. It says action on repeat. GFN Thursday brings Loopmancer with RTX on to the cloud. 9 new games join the GeForce Now library, plus the newest Genshin Impact update. Now, I'm very excited about this update. Genshin Impact is a beautiful game, appreciated by many gamers. I'm in the forum, so I know. Guys, I'm very excited about this one. I can't wait to get deeper into it. Now, shout out to the GeForce Now community before we continue, because, man, this community is growing day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. Also, we're going to shout out the AI podcast. There's a whole lot of topics outside of gaming and outside of gaming that you can check out. So do go over and check that out as well. But it says here, investigate the ultimate truth this GFN Thursday with Loopmancer now streaming to all members on GeForce Now. Stuck in a death loop? The RTX 3080 and priority members can search for the truth with RTX on, including Nvidia DLSS and ray trace reflections. Plus, players can enjoy the latest Genshin Impact event with the Summer Fantasia version 2.8 update. It's all part of the 9 new games joining the GeForce Now library this week. Enter the Dragon City. The cycle continues until the case is solved. Loopmancer is streaming on GeForce Now with RTX on. Playing as a detective in this roguelike platformer action game, members will wake back up in their apartments each time they die, bathed in the neon lights of futuristic Dragon City. As the story progresses, reviewing what seemed like the correct choice in the past may lead to a different conclusion. Face vicious gangsters, well-equipped mercs, crazy mutants, highly trained bionics, and more while searching for clues, even on mobile devices. Unlock new weapons and abilities through endless reincarnations to enhance your fighting skills for fast-paced battles. RTX 3080 and priority members can experience Loopmancer with DLSS for improved image quality at higher frame rates, as well as real-time ray tracing technology that simulates the realistic physical behavior of light, even on underpowered devices and maps. Every loop, detail, and map from the richly colored Dragon Town to the gloomy Shuego village is rendered with beautiful cinematic quality. Now, I will be playing this game, as I said earlier, but I'm going to be experiencing something brand new that I've never tried before on GeForce Now, so stick around. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on these breakdowns, you all, because I enjoy doing it each and every week. It says here, ready to initiate a new loop? Try out the Loopmancer demo in the instant play free demos role before diving into the full game. RTX 3080 and priority members can even try the demo with RTX on. A summertime odyssey awaits. With the cursed blade of unknown origin, a mysterious unsolved case, and the familiar, but not too familiar, islands far at sea, the recent edition of Genshin Impact heats up with the version 2.8 Summer Fantasia update now available. Meet the newest Genshin character, Shikanoan Heizu, a young prodigy detected from the Tenryo Commission with sharp senses. Remember, see, they tried to trick me right there. They tried to trick me, you all, but I think I killed that. Shikanoan Heizu and Tenryo Commission. Let's go. Says here, members can also cool off with the new sea-based Summertime Odyssey main event, explore the Golden Apple Archipelago, experience new stories, and dress their best with new outfits. RTX 3080 members can stream all of the fun at 4K resolution at 60 frames per second or 1440p and 100 frames per second from the PC and Mac native apps. They also get the perks of ultra low latency that rivals console gaming and can catch all of the newest action with the maximized 8-hour play sessions. Summer gaming having a blast. All right, says this week brings in a total of 9 new titles for gamers to play, and we're going to highlight them at the top of the screen right up here. They're ready to go. But before we do that, we're going to go into the question because I missed it last week and I feel so bad. But this time we're going to bounce back, and it says here, with all of these awesome options to play and only so many hours in a day. Oh, that's bars right there. Let me go back. With all of these awesome options to play and only so many hours in a day. I don't know why I can't say that, you all. Says, we've got a question for you. Let us know your answer on Twitter or in the comments below. So it says here, you wake up tomorrow to relive today. How much more hours of gaming will you get in? Well, that question is easily an additional 6 to 8 more hours. Now, I did get a couple in yesterday, but that's not enough. So great question, y'all. All right, now it's time to close this out and get into the first game. It's Neon Blight. As you can see right here, this one right here wasn't too well received by the people, and I do want to know why, so I may go and do some research and find out what's going on. But it was released on July 11, 2022, developed by Bleeding Tapes, published by Freedom Games. Next up, we have Loopmancer, the game that I'm going to be playing in just a few moments, you all. All right. And it is such a beautiful game from what I've already seen in the 19 minutes that I spent on the game. And shout out to Geforce Now for providing me with the key to bring you all the gameplay that you're about to see today. They do fantastic things for the creators, and I absolutely have love and respect for them. With that said, you can see this game is already sitting at mostly positive reviews, released July 13, 2022, so that was yesterday. Developed by eBrain Studio, published by Zhu, if I say that correctly. All right, next up, Stone's Keeper, King Aurelius. All right, now this one right here, released today, so it doesn't even have reviews yet, you all. Developed by SK Team, published by Valkyrie Initiative. Then we have Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap, all right, coming to Epic Games Store on today, actually. So do check that one out, you all. I know this game right here, a lot of people I know people that was waiting on this one right here. They were excited about it, and it reminds me of games like Monster Boy and stuff like that, you know, the side scrollers and things. And I do want to see if that's indeed what it's all about, so I'm gonna keep my eye on that one right there. Okay, next up we have Dead Ace 2. All right, another game, as you can see here, coming to the Epic Games Store, and I'm not sure why I can't go down. Okay, so it's already there. It was released on September 2nd, 2021. All right, the initial release March 12th, 2021. All right, so shout out to the developer Silent Dreams, published by Head Up. Next up, we have Hunt Down. This is one that a lot of people seem to like because the very positive and overwhelmingly positive reviews say it all. Released on May 12, 2021, developed by Easy Trigger Games, published by Coffee Stain Publishing. Next, we have Titan Quest Anniversary Edition. All right, you can find this one over on the Epic Games Store as well, developed by Iron Lore Entertainment, THQ Nordic, and published by THQ Nordic. This one it dropped on December 3rd, 2021, with an initial release August 31st, 2016. All right. Next up, we have Out There Oceans of Time, Epic Games Store. And then what's cool about this is when I go to Steam, when I go to Epic Games Store, I can go over to Origin or whatever, and you can link your accounts and stream the game as soon as you purchase it. Like if I were to hit buy now, I can instantly stream the game on GeForce Now by clicking Epic Game Store or Steam or Origin, or whatever the case is, right? So that's one thing, the cool feature about why I love cloud gaming so much. Like it's just one small thing in a whole laundry list of reasons why I love cloud gaming. This one was developed by Miklo Studio, published by Modern Wolf, released on May 26, 2022. Initial release, May 25th. All right. Next up, last but not least, we have the Guild 3, Epic Game Store again, developed by Purple Lamp, published by THQ Nordic, released on June 14, 2022. So now, guys, it's time to get down here and go into this gameplay. All right, so we're gonna do this right here. Boom. As you can see, Loopmancer is ready to go, so we're gonna go ahead and kill the music at this point. Shout out to Mouse Pointer, who does a fantastic job. Look at Mouse Pointer doing its thing. Look at that. You know, I don't know where I'd be without him. But no, let me go back real quick before I actually jump in and see if I can show you all. Well, it's actually linked to Steam automatically. I don't know if that means it's not available anywhere else. I'm sure that's what it means, but I didn't. Normally you can click Steam or Epic Game Store or GOG or wherever the game is available, and then you can jump into it and play right away. Now, I usually go through the settings and show you all exactly what version I'm running right now, but I don't want the video to be too long. I'm trying to do better about the time and everything. But I can tell you right now, this is a fantastic looking game. And that new feature that I was telling you all about that I never tried yet is, you'll see in a moment. Let me just boot up and go into the settings. And I don't know, like, should I use the mouse and keyboard for this one, or should I use, I think I'm going to use the controller. Let's see. And if not, I'll easily go back to keyboard and mouse. But let me hit Control plus N to bring up the good old overlay to see how everything is going. I don't have any frame loss, any packet loss right now, so everything looks pretty good. I'm connected via Ethernet, and you can see at the bottom left, right, if you can see that, it's 1440p, and this is being streamed to me at around 120 to 121 FPS, it says. All right. But what we're also going to do is hit Control plus G. We're going to bring up this side over here, and we're going to go to the settings cog, and we're going to hit gameplay. And then it's also going to show you my max bit rate is at 75 megabits per second. And again, we had the 1440p, 120 frames per second, adaptive VSync, adjust for poor network conditions. I want to leave this on every time because I want to know what my internet, what my connection is looking like at all times, right? So it will give you an indicator in the top right corner of the screen or wherever you decide to put it to let you know how your network is performing. Upscale mode, AI enhanced, and I'm going to keep it on medium at 1440p. At 4K, I put it on high, and it makes everything look that much more crispy. So without further ado, we're going to go to a new settings first. We're going to go to settings. We're going to go to graphics. And oh man, I accidentally changed that. So 1440p. All right. VSync Epic settings. So this is going to be maxed out. All right. And we're also going to turn on Nvidia NIS. Now, normally I play around with the ray tracing, the DLSS and all that stuff. And I will be streaming this game more than today at different times. So again, subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out on multiple games being streamed on the RTX 3080 tier. But right here, I've never done this before, so I have to do it. So Nvidia NIS, it says here at the bottom of the screen, Nvidia NIS provides excellent spatial scaling to give a significant boost to game performance. If NIS is activated, both DLSS and FSR must be switched off. So I'm going to try this, and then of course you have to turn on Nvidia Reflex for low latency. It makes everything feels one-to-one with your local PC. And that's not my opinion. I've tried it so many times, guys. It's just ridiculous, right? So we're going to hold apply. We're going to go back to this game, and we're going to start a new memory slot. I'm going to put it on normal difficulty because I don't want to go to challenge mode just yet. And I'm not going to play too long, maybe just a few minutes or so to let you all see how beautiful this game is. And again, you can go and try the demo right now over on the PC and Mac apps to decide whether you want to purchase the game. Again, I thank Nvidia GeForce Now for providing this key for me to stream this game to you all today. Man, I don't know what to say about those guys except they're excellent and fantastic in every way. So press any key to start. Now I think I turned off enemy voices because these guys can say some bad things at different times. And I don't know who's going to be watching this, so I'm going to leave it off while I stream this and then turn it back on when nobody's listening, right? But look at this game, based in a cyberpunk type of environment. Loopmancer, already hitting at 179, 189 FPS.
I have been
at this part. I know there's no action going on, but let's see if it holds over 120 or around 100 FPS.
I brought you a weapon.
Well, didn't you already give it to me in the office?
I felt that might not be enough. Think about it.
All right.
You sent Wei Long to jail 5 years ago.
Details on deck.
But now, he ain't a punk no more. Guy's the head of Long Shi gang.
I love the voice acting right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that totally sounds like it could be this guy right here.
His men gonna jam the street. Is he gonna cooperate?
I always pay attention to voice acting, you know? And the good thing is, though,
thanks, man.
It comes through clear and clean, and that's what I love.
Long Shi Town is a party today. The streets are full of food stalls. I'm just here for the feast. Here, this is for you.
That's what I need right there. I need this blade. Anytime you give me a katana or any kind of blade, I'm gonna put some work in it.
Be careful, man. If the chump and his men make a fuss, don't hesitate. Just do what you have to do.
All right, let's check again to see if we have any packet loss. Still no frame loss, no packet loss. My connection's looking great.
I'll see you later.
Later.
Let's go.
I hear there's a stew pork restaurant in town that's out of this world.
All right. So hopefully the game volume is good. I turned it down a little bit. So look at the visuals already, people. Look at this already. Are you serious right now? With NIS, this game is looking like this. I can see reflections and all that stuff. Man, like, seriously? Do I even need ray tracing on right now?
Hi there, Zhang Tishu.
So, let's see.
The senior mission intel agent on this case. I'll provide you with the intel and
yeah, we're gonna skip this right here because I've already done this part and I don't want to spoil it for you all so that you can come out here and enjoy this game the way it's supposed to be enjoyed, right? So let's jump over here. Can I break that? Yep. I mean, look at the picture of the guy right here on the Jumbotron or whatever that is, right? Let me get a screenshot by hitting Control and 1 at the same time. And as you see, screenshot saved. Let's go. All right. Open the gate up so we can go right through. All right, we're going to confirm this. And then, let me see. I don't need the heal. I haven't done anything. No repair needs to be done. Teleport, not yet. Let's drop down here real quick to see if I'm missing anything good. And this is like any side scroller that you're familiar with where you can drop down, you know what I mean? Games like Metroid and all of those things. It takes me back to those games. There's been so many that I played and it just feels the same way. Like your brain automatically remembers exactly what to do. That's what it seems like to me. All right, transfer. Let's put a little bit of credits on this right here. All right, that should be good enough for now. And we're gonna go back up. And everything feels so good with no latency. I'm talking about like at all. At all. Like, watch this. A to jump, right? X to swing instantly. Okay, we're gonna go back up. We're gonna hold LB to sprint. All right, we're gonna hit B to dash, and everything is right on cue. I'm telling you, I can't feel the difference between playing on my actual PC with an RTX 3080 inside of it, 10700K CPU, 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RAM, and all of that good stuff with the Samsung 970 Evo Plus SSD. I mean, I can't feel any difference, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. And the visual quality either. So let's see what I'm supposed to be doing right here. Okay, let's go down and figure this out because I'm not paying attention right now. So, do I have to teleport? Nope. And see, I've already played this part, but for some reason when I'm streaming, I cannot think the same as when I'm not streaming. Okay, let's hit up here real quick. Let me see. Hold up. What is this? I know I have a grappling hook, so maybe I need to use that. I could use the map, right? Grapple hook by just flicking up on the right thumbstick. And then, okay, so I don't need to go back. Where am I supposed to be going? I just did this yesterday and I forgot already, guys. But it happens sometimes. That's gamer brain. Okay. Oh, jump over it. There you go. I've already picked that up, so I don't need to. I'm gonna go through here. Drop down again. But the game is beautiful and it feels great. I mean, it's right now it's a good game, and I see why it's getting mostly positive reviews this early on. All right, and these guys right here, they're not ready for it. They're not ready for any type of smoke, any kind of action that's coming their way. I can guarantee you
To
that.
what do I owe this pleasant surprise? I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to see our little holiday celebration.
This reporter's name is Lisbeth.
Hot.
She disappeared 2 days ago.
It's too bad I never got to see her with my own eyes. Did any of you see her?
Never saw her, boss.
You hear that? Now if there's nothing else, piss off.
These guys don't scare me at all.
That you're the last person she interviewed.
I said you can piss off.
You may have heard. We're investigating a murder involving several of your people. If you don't cooperate, I can move this up the chain. Then come back with a search warrant and take you down. If we do it that way, I'm afraid your extravagant parade of Penang might hit a few snags.
The visuals, everything going on, like so many polygons and all of this stuff is just absolutely amazing.
Don't think I forgot about our grudge from 5 years ago.
Like I told you, these guys have problems with, they have potty mouths or whatever. So if something like that creeps up, in fact, I'm gonna end it after this fight. Let's see. Let's make sure. I'm gonna go check the audio again just to make sure, because they don't have a problem with using bad language, right? So let's go volume, enemy voice on 0. I think we're gonna be good. Here we go. Nice. I mean, yo, I just can't believe how beautiful. I barely can pay attention to the gameplay because the graphics look so good. They just draw me into the background and everything. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute, okay. So he was ready to play. I was about to say, I thought I died for a minute. Okay, sharpshooter, heat sink. Let's go with sharpshooter, so, because you can get weapons, you can get guns on here, so. All right. And what I'm gonna do is wrap it up right here, guys. You know, the game, as you can see, it looks amazing. So go out and play it. Go out and try it, you all. Stream it. You don't have to worry about downloads, installs, updates, patches, or anything like that. You just buy the game. You know what I mean? You use GeForce Now to stream it, and it looks like this. Or better. This is not even 4K 60. So it can look even better than what you're seeing right now, believe it or not. All right, but that's all. We're gonna stop it right here by hitting Alt F4.
I'll catch you.
Because if not, I can play this all day long, and you will be seeing me play more of this. So stay tuned, guys. This has been so much fun. I do appreciate each and every one of you, but that's gonna do it for today. Until the next one, keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it gaming. I'm out of here, y'all. The RTX 3080 tier is no joke. And I am going to go to settings to show you all the version that I'm running on, which is 2.0.42. So always remember, when you see the message pop up at the top of your app, just go ahead and hit update and relaunch. And it only takes about less than 3 to 5 seconds. You know, it's very quick. And this is how you link all of your accounts. Ubisoft, like I was saying before, Ubisoft Connect, Epic Games, Steam. You can link all of them by hitting the connect button. Right now, I've already done it, so it says disconnect if you would like to disconnect it for some reason. And it shows you how many games you purchase on Steam, which I like, because it just reminds me that I need to get my library up. So now I'm at 90 games. But I have more games than this, but these are the games that's streamable, that you can connect and stream on GeForce Now, right? Now, server location. I forgot to do this right here, which is very important. I'm going to test my latency. It normally hovers around 7 to 10. So let's see what it's sitting at today. 6. Wow, that's a record. 6 milliseconds of latency. So imagine how that feels, guys. I always tell people it feels better than playing on my Xbox Series X. You know, sometimes it feels better than... I don't want to get into that, but it feels just as good as my PC, you all. You just have to, don't take my word for it, guys. You just have to try it. This right here is where you go to look at all the settings that I showed you all earlier. And that's going to be it for today, guys. If you like this video, again, hit the thumbs up, and then I'll see you all around. Peace.